Hey. We gonna talk about this Shedeur Sanders situation. I hope somebody jump in on his live. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Please come on in. Please come on in. I hope a whole bunch of different ethnicities. I hope a lot of different people come up in here and we can have this conversation. I'm telling you, this is a much needed conversation. Shedeur Sanders. Mm, mm, mm. Some people hate on that man. That that young man. But come on in. Come on in. Waiting for a couple of people to come on in. I never really go on live, so I never go on live. I got to work a little bit early today. So I was like, well, let me go up on this live. And normally I do my just shorts. But I want to talk about this, and this needs to be addressed. You I'm hearing these different conversations out in traffic, the type of work that I do. So it's not just my opinion. It's a lot of people around me. They're thinking kind of the same thing as well. So let's see. Let's talk about it. Just waiting for somebody to jump on here. Come on, somebody in these YouTube streets. My shorts, I'll be getting views crazy. Responses, comments, everything. This is the first time I had this page for a minute, but I don't normally go on live too much. Like I said, if you go through my videos, you see my shorts. I do shorts in and out. Going on live is like, but when you guys say some things from the heart, live ain't nothing. So we'll talk about Shedeur. Of course, the man of the hour. And well deserved. That man went on that field, played quite well. Some people gonna just hate that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I came back. I don't know what the connection was. I'm back. Yeah, that's my fiance. Yeah, she called me, checking up on me. But yeah, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders. And it's funny, somebody else brought something up today. And I was saying, damn, I didn't really look at it like that. See, Shedeur Sanders, a lot of, young black, especially athletes, basketball players, football players, they normally come from the inner city. The inner city. So it's a whole different dynamic. He didn't come from that. He came from pretty much well off family. He wasn't struggling. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing too bad. So now he didn't grow up like the average. So now he grew up doing things that the average black child didn't do. So his attitude is a little bit different, which is I damn sure do eat chicken and melon, but I'm trying to be on some real shit. See, probably somebody, man, who knows, man. I read it because I even read stuff from the haters too. Hey, man. One thing about me, I call it like I said. Hello, how you doing? Said hi, hey, how you doing? Like I said, we talking about Shedeur. We having a grown-up conversation. I'm saying in so many words. He grew up, with a couple hours in his pocket. Let's say that. So he had a little swagger to him. His demeanor was different. He was toward his dad, Deion Sanders, do we need to say anymore? We're talking about prime time. He come from that. So he's raised differently. And it is what it is, but he's confident. There's a difference between arrogant and confident. He's just confident in his ability. He knows he's great at his craft. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're a young black male. There's nothing wrong with that. Having confidence and knowing what you are, knowing how good you are within any field. I don't care what type of work you do. I'm in retail personally, but I don't care what type of field you're in. If you know, and people tell you, and your work stand out and speaks for itself, it ain't too much to talk about. Do you like? No, I don't like bananas. I don't like them. Nah. Somebody asked me, do I like bananas? I don't like bananas. No, I don't. But no, Shedeur, but him having confidence, people hate on that. Oh, oh man, look at him. Look, he got an entourage. What entourage? He came in with players from the team. But that's his entourage. But when he go out there and throw over 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, but he playing against, Uber drivers and Lyft drivers and, stuff like that. Don't even matter. But when you working with the bare minimum and you making a bare minimum looking like their Pro Bowl type of receivers and you making that look good, picture what you can do with the first string. Give them the first string, see how that work out. Put him against the first defense. He's eventually going to have to go against the first defense anyway. Might as well just get it out the way. What's wrong with him having confidence in when he walk, he got a look on his face like, yeah, I'm him. You know I'm him. What's wrong with that? Like, yeah, oh yeah, Eli Manning. Oh, I'm not going to San Diego or the Chargers or whoever he got drafted by. I'm not going to them. I know way. If y'all draft me, I'm going back and play baseball. But Shedeur Sanders, the crazy thing is, out of all of this, Shedeur didn't say nothing. His dad said he's not going to certain teams, blah, 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 blah. Deion said that. That don't have nothing to do with Shedeur. He just stepped on the field working with Uber drivers and Lyft drivers and, just anybody, and he making them look good. And he looked like the best quarterback or the best pick that played this weekend or the last set of games, the first set. He was the best rookie on the field. But he a 4th string. A 4th string. Shit is against the law, man. But I don't say it's racist. I said it's racial. It's racial. I definitely believe it's racial. Because anytime a black male have confidence about themselves, I definitely have it. Because my work at my job, my new company speaks for itself. I don't have no issues at my new company. I sincerely don't. But my old company I used to work for, I can say the store I used to work for, but I'm not going to really throw them under the bus. I'm going to just tell y'all a situation I went through. And this is real rap, 100% the truth. And if you work for Giant and watching this video, you can pull up my name, Kareem Maddox, and pull up district, I think it was District 132. And you can pull my numbers up for the calendar year 2024 when I was a frozen manager for Giant. I'm ready to tell you this situation. I'm so good at my job, Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to tell you how me and him kind of relate. I know my job. I can go inside. When I work for Giant, I can go to any Giant. I don't care what store it is. Long as it's a frozen or dairy department or even grocery, I can step right in. You ain't gotta tell me where nothing at. I know where everything is because it's all set the same. And I go in there, it's not about what I say, it's my performance. And my numbers was crazy. I passed inventories. Had budgets close to 150, I mean 125, 130,000, but I'm plussing 30 and 40,000 over their number. And if anybody watching this video in retail know exactly what I'm talking about when I say I plus, because my shrink was so low. Now, back to my situation. My inventory was so good. When I went to work that day, I wore a pair Air Jordans. I mean, Mikes. They were the Mike Air Jordans. They were the 13s, sky blue, yellow, and white. I wore them to work during my inventory. When I walked in, she said, "Why you got them sneaks on?" I said, "Because I know I'm going to pass this inventory." I knew my shrink. I knew I was putting credits, making sure I did all my counts, everything smooth. So when they said they was almost 40,000 over, I was supposed to be. You think the store manager I had at the time, and just being real, she's white. You think she even said thank you or great job or anything? On my mother that passed away to the skies, if I'm lying, I'll drop dead on this live. She did not say nothing. Not a thank you. Nothing. Like it was who was he to do this? Then she hadn't have a pass of inventory in that store since whoever the managers was, they haven't passed that a frozen inventory for the calendar year 2024 at Lansdowne Giant. That 2024 year, them two inventories in that calendar year, I passed those. Kareem Maddox. So I kind of know what I'm doing, and I know I'm good at my job. That's why I talk the shit that I talk. That's being confident. And it got to have some type of swag. I wear my fitted hats at my new job. You know, ingratiate myself with the customers. But that even being said, Shedeur is stepping on the field doing shit. We talking about fourth round pick here. We talking about fourth round pick. This fourth round pick. Look at the TV ratings. See, one thing about the NFL, it's a fucking conspiracy. They holding him back, regardless of how great he is, but they still making money off of him because motherfuckers definitely want to watch. If he's not on that field playing, they not watching. Every time he plays, the viewership gonna go up. It's all about this thing called money, and you keep an eye on Nike too. Better keep an eye on Nike because Nike is it's deeper than the Cleveland Browns because it's entities and different things behind the scenes and conversations. You think they're not being had? You must be crazy. They're going to tell him, look, I don't care what your feelings may be about this man or whatever. Every time this black man get on this screen, he got views on him. It's all about money, right? Marketability, right? Who's more better to market than Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur? Are you kidding me? Now, he's been out there with third and fourth string players. He made them look like Pro Bowlers. Picture what he can do on the field with the ones. You think they're not going to play for him? Especially he's a young black man. All them black players on the team are going to play for him just because he's a young black man. They want him to succeed. Just as simple as that. They don't want him to fail. They'll throw that extra block, do that extra pull, whatever is required. They want him to succeed. And only people, when you look yourself in the mirror, if you hating on him, That's really sad because the man is doing things, number one, economically. Every time they show this man or talk about this man or just do anything with Shedeur Sanders, ratings. It's all about money. And you gonna tell me these TV companies, these sponsor these sneaker companies, all these different people got billions and billions of dollars invested. You telling me that they gonna have him on the sideline? Some other team alive. Oh, word on the street. I don't know if it's that true or not, but word on the street is Detroit. Detroit, allegedly, is, gawking. One of the teams that said they was impressed by his workout. I mean, his last game, they were impressed. General managers coming out, oh, wow. Really? We didn't know he was like that. If we'd have known, we'd have got him. Now everybody, all eyes is all on him. When the last time you watched a football game for a fifth round pick? A preseason game, matter of fact. When the last time you gave a fuck about a quarterback that I drafted in the fifth round? I'll wait. When the last time you gave a fuck about a quarterback that was drafted in the fifth round? As a rookie. Tom Brady, that happened near the end of the season when Bledsoe got hurt. That was different. He came in, and the difference between Tom Brady and Shedeur Sanders, Brady became legendary because he was just who he was, the greatest, the GOAT, quarterback. That's my all-time player, Tom Brady. I'm a Patriots fan. I love Philly Flyers and Sixers. My football team, the Patriots. Even after he left, my football team is still the Patriots. I ain't just go with Tom Brady. I was there when, trying to tell you, still a Patriots fan right now. Got a Phillies hat on because they're the best baseball team in the East. In National League, Milwaukee, they hot, but I'm still taking the Phillies. Phillies will beat Milwaukee in a 7-game series. That's the truth. But back to Shedeur. They not used to a young black man with all the pizzazz, all the swagger, the music, the confidence. I do this. But everything he say out of his mouth, he back up on that field. You see them little tight window throws he throwing? On a bootleg between two defenders. It's NFL quarterback that been quarterbacking 5 or 10 years not making that throw. Let's keep it real. Oh, but it's Shedeur Sanders. That's why. I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand. I do understand, but I don't. It's extremely unfortunate because the only thing Shedeur Sanders came out here and did or doing is going out there keeping his head down and balling. That's all he's doing. If he keep this attitude and they keep putting him on the fourth depth chart in fourth place, why y'all just don't trade him and send him somewhere else? Like, because word on the street, New Orleans, all their quarterbacks is trash in training camp. For what I done heard and seen on YouTube from different channels, former NFL players saying that they got intel from, their sources saying that New Orleans quarterback situation is horrible. That was the team that passed on Shedeur. Oops, like the team Cleveland he picked. They got a 3rd round pick that they picked before him. Or the team that he's on. But that's against him too. I don't know why is that. But hey. Only difference I've seen between Shedeur Sanders and the Eli Manning when they came in was one was black and one was white. So what's the difference between Shedeur Sanders and Eli Manning at the time when they came in? Archie Manning got up there and said, "My son not going to San Diego." Deion said, "We ain't sending my son to just any situation." He didn't say a team. He just said a certain situation. All the teams start shaking in their fucking boots. That's what that was. So it is what it is. Shedeur just going out there and balling. Fuck what my mouth is saying. Look at his stats. His QBR was over 100. I think it was 102. He was the highest ranked rookie. The game that they played last week, he was the highest ranked, but like an 82. The number one pick was like 79 or 80. The number one quarterback that was drafted, he was over him. But I mean, he's fourth on the depth chart. But all these TV companies, all these like the NFL and ESPN and all these other motherfuckers making that money off of him. But Nike the only one that making money off of him, but they paying him. See, that's the difference. ESPN not paying Shedeur Sanders. Not much Shedeur Sanders lost going to the fifth round. And he's sitting back watching that he's watching quarterbacks that he's better than. And everyone knows he's better than those quarterbacks on different teams and his own damn team. But what's the only difference in the room? Hey, I mean the other three quarterbacks in front of him is white. The other three quarterbacks in front of him is white. He the last one. And he better than all three of them. But, you know, silly me. We talk NFL, that's going to be a different conversation. As far as when I get in their ass, I'm going to do them at a whole different time. But back to Shedeur Sanders. Bull going to be legendary. He's showing you glimpses. Because when he get the number ones on the field and he do the same shit that he just did with Uber, Lyft drivers and Amazon deliverers, watch what he going to do when he get the first string. Going against a defense coming a little bit faster. He processed things quick. Quick as it snap back, it's going within 2 seconds. Watch. And then when that happens, and let's say when they play the Eagles on Saturday, let's say if he get in, because they might not even play him. That'd be crazy if you're going to have this young man here in Philadelphia. You know, number one, the link might be sold out for that game just because Shedeur Sanders is coming. Oh, by the way, I'm getting my number 12 Shedeur Sanders jersey. I'm getting my number 12. And like I said, I'm not no Cleveland Browns fan. Fuck Cleveland Browns. But long as Shedeur Sanders is on that team or whatever team he's on, I will buy their jersey. I'm definitely getting the Shedeur Sanders. So if you want to help me, I got my little Cash App in the little link inside the description box. You can help to the cause with a little donation of $1. If I got 50 people to donate $1 and I took $50 and added with the 50, there goes a shirt. Hey. Now, I mean, because I will get, one thing about me, I buy real authentic jerseys. So I will get a Mitchell & Ness or a Nike on-field Shedeur Sanders jersey. I don't have no problem bringing it on live and showing it at all. I'll wear it. I will show you the price tag, how much I paid for it, and everything. That's nothing. I got a closet that jerseys. That's a whole nother show in itself. Seriously. But I gotta get my Shedeur jersey. Y'all gonna have to get y'all's. Y'all gonna have to get that jersey, man. The boy hot. He hot. He hot. And like I said, I'm a Patriots fan. I like my quarterback, man. I like him. I like my quarterback. I like my team. We're a young and up and coming team. We young. We young. But Shedeur, if he get, I'm gonna tell you a couple of teams now. Think about this, and what are your thoughts? How do you feel about Shedeur? How do you feel about him? Where do you think he should, what he should do? You can comment down here. I read it. I read your name and whatever you put down. Let me see. Seriously, I read them. Somebody tell myself, but do you like bananas? Nope, I don't like bananas. Um, Somebody said, do I eat chicken and watermelon? I was gonna say no. Do they mind me chicken and watermelon? See, I'm one of them type of boys. I mean, I'm from South Philly. I'm a little bit different. You want to be disrespectful? I can be disrespectful. You want to be, talk sensible? We can do that too. It's up to you. But if you have confidence in yourself and you have a strong belief in yourself, I don't care who you are or what you do. Just number one, believe in yourself. Make sure you got your 10 toes down and don't let nobody try to diminish your worth. I don't care who you are, what color you are, what nationality you are, or whatever. Don't let anyone diminish your worth. If you know you worth a certain amount, or you know you bring a certain amount to anything you work with, or you just got that confidence and you can back up anything you say and you know you're good, have that attitude because they have the same attitude. But who are you to have that attitude, right? Be who the fuck you are and have that attitude. Now that's just some real shit. Now I'm ready to get off this live. I can't believe I was on here for almost 28 minutes. I ain't do a live my shorts. I don't even know how many people even watch this live. I see I got a couple of likes and the views kept jumping in and out, but y'all have a good night.